Tickets for the Formula One Singapore Grand Prix going on sale this Wednesday at 10 a.m. Three-day grandstand tickets start from $298, and a full entertainment lineup will be released in the coming weeks. Well, there's also talk of Singapore hosting back-to-back races this year to fill the gap left by the cancelled Russian Grand Prix. Assistant Sports Editor Jonathan Wong discusses the likelihood of that happening.
What we do know is that the Russian Grand Prix, which was set for September 25th, has been cancelled because of the invasion of Ukraine. So that's left a gap in the F1 calendar. And while we understand that Qatar is seen as the front runners for it, to fill in that gap, there is a possibility that Singapore could come in as well. But we've reached out to the race promoters here, Singapore GP, and they've said that they don't feel that we are first choice. But right now, their priority seems to be to focus on the October 2nd race and to ensure that the entire race weekend plus all the fringe activities run smoothly. From an F1 perspective, I can understand why they want to have the race here, back-to-back weekends, because it just saves money. It's practical. You have two races in the same city. You don't have to fly and bring all the 20 cars from city to city. And it's just economical, and especially in a time where Formula One is trying to save money. So from that perspective, it makes sense from F1. From Singapore, I think it also makes sense because, we are looking at trying to reopen our borders, bringing tourists. Having two races in back-to-back weekends is a very huge draw for international tourists to come here. Obviously, there is also the second weekend means that you have to make arrangements for additional manpower. You probably need to bring in more entertainment acts because I guess from what we understand, if you did have back-to-back weekends, you would have maybe the first one set at an earlier time and then the October the 2nd race at a much later time, the usual time, 8 p.m. as is tradition for our night race. But you would obviously have to have the same sort of caliber of entertainment acts for both the first race and the second race. So probably not a very straightforward arrangement if Singapore wanted to do it. But I think if they did pull it off, there would be huge interest and that would do very well for ticket sales.